everyone. It's 24K Hector. Welcome to 24K Lurkana. And we got Eddie in the channel, finally. But different Eddie. Yeah. He got top 4 at the Carboria Set Champs. And I know it's Set Champs, but guys, this one was a crazy, sweaty tournament. On the Play was here. Team TCG was here. Red Saber Games was here. It was pretty stacked. But Eddie has proven, once again, I know every time we see you, man, you're up there in the top tables. And it's been with this deck, Ruby Amethyst, right?
Yeah.
So you got into top 8 and then you made top 4.
Yep.
Correct?
Yeah.
And then you lost to...
Red blue items.
Yeah.
It's just...
It's Ruby Amethyst, right? It is what it is. It's the one thing you can't
I'm pretty
control.
happy with that. I also played just like 3 weeks ago at
France tournament,
France
right?
tournament, yeah.
Hey, shout out Fran. Hey, there you go.
Shout out the foil mats.
Yeah, hit her up. Hit her up for these beautiful mats that she hooks up with.
Ruby M is kind of like my favorite deck. I just enjoy it so much. I think with a lot of the players that come to these tournaments, you can kind of metagame a little bit. So Ruby Amethyst does the best when you know what you're walking into. So I was testing a lot with Kenny, shout out Empty Apartment.
Yeah.
And we were just trying to find something to hedge Ruby Amethyst into the 2 different metagames. So you got your super hyper aggro, yellow steel, dealing with the rhinos, and then also holding your own against like the red blue, the long decks that take a little bit longer to close out games. So this is kind of or at least my pet project. It's kind of like a half and half traditional red, purple, and then also like evasive.
A little bit of the evasive route and a little bit of the OG way, right? Okay, nice. Well, I mean, show us the spice, man. We can't wait to see what you got cooking.
Okay. So for 1-drops, we're only running 6 because we're trying to. We're trying to outlast. This way?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. And he's like, I see these profiles before. Yeah, okay.
All right. Yeah. So 6 1-drops. You could probably do 7. One thing that's important that we moved away from Chernobog because I don't know if you guys seen it. Like dump truck's kind of in the meta, and if you play a Chernobog and it gets dump truck, it feels super bad. So Magic Room kind of hedges against that. You're never mad to lose a Diablo. Super important. I feel like people pop these things too much. They turn them sideways when they shouldn't. Like really understand your 1-drop cantrips whenever you play purple. Purple is my favorite color, so I always try to play something purple.
A lot of people would say that's very low 1-drops, but hey, it's working out for you. So you've been doing well with the deck.
So and then we got 4 of our 2-drop Ursula. This is for Steel Song specifically. I also ran a shift because everybody's doing something broken.
And one of the shift ones, right?
One of the shift ones, just because you got to have a high roll sometimes. So there was a game I shifted this out in 5, saying B prep, just demolished Amber Steel. They can't come back. They can't come back from that. Doesn't come up a lot, but this is your hedge versus anything steel. They can't.
It's a 2-drop 3/3, right, with the challenger. So.
And then a really underutilized thing about it is like on the crackback, they don't get the full Rapunzel value. So
yeah, as a blurple the Rafiki, that's what I always said too. Yep, always feels good.
Snakes.
Did it come up at all? The 7-drop Ursula today?
Yeah, I sung it today. I just shipped out
the B prep play, right?
That's and then I also played it out naked versus the Amber Steel, and he just couldn't.
They just can't sing because you can just shift early, right? Because you're playing the 4 of the 2-drop. That's fair.
Some snakes. We are running some of the Bound package. 2 brawls. This is like my least favorite card because we are running Shift Sisu, so it's mostly there for just hedging against genies, whatnot. Libraries, you need libraries for a couple different matchups. 3's okay, but I felt like a lot of the decks could get around with it, and sometimes a dead draw when you don't want it at all. So library, friends.
2 raw, 2 libraries. Definitely different ratios than you're used to. Definitely.
4 friends. I'm not that crazy. 4 friends. Don't play anything less. Like I'm not dumb.
He's like, I know what's up for sure for him. Yeah, that's fair.
It was a lot to we're gonna go through a lot of cards right now because it's just like it's a 3-liner as they call it, like a coffin, just like tons and tons of. So we got our Shift Sisu package.
3 and 2. Yep.
I'd say Sisu won me a game, and then it was a brick in other games. So the big shift Sisu. This one was really, really good into, getting a lot of lore on red blue or contesting the board.
It's a good body,
but
right?
the shift, I didn't get the shift off at all versus red blue. It sat in my
That
hand
one,
so
I
much.
feel like in the day, it's either really bad or really good, right? Depending on your matchups you get the day.
But I did play against the yellow green. I was expecting a yellow green today, and I needed something for this Prince John, so I did wipe out
It didn't
Prince
come
John.
up at least,
yeah,
right?
I,
Okay.
no, I totally took out a.
Would you keep this ratio still the same for you?
I don't know. I don't know if I would keep.
Depending on the medicals?
Yeah, it's very much like you can adjust, go down, like you do less B preps, more Sisu, but today it just felt like a brick in the red-blue matchup specifically. But otherwise,
Who knows? Maybe you spicy one up instead of two. Who knows?
And then we got my favorite card in the game. This is literally my favorite card. I need to get them off foil, but Crab. I cannot understate how much Crab does all the time. Always threatening it, always having it, being able to trade up, being able to take out manners. Like, it's insane. I was telling one of my opponents, like, when I have to ink a Crab, it's the worst.
Yeah, it's one of your best things.
Yeah, and then we got 3
Especially with the
boxes.
1-drop yellow, right? And then 3
These are our
boxes,
3-drop play. Crab on the Ursula takes out a Rhino. Crab on a Broom takes out a Daisy. Like, Crab's just it. Fox, we doing that to hedge against some of the more aggro decks, but also having the bounce too. So Fox is super utilized too.
Bounce Crab, right?
Now this is probably the most controversial thing. I went down to 2 Peter Pans, and it's mostly because I couldn't find room for the uninkables because I really wanted to play some CC.
And you want to do a little bit of the hybrid, right? So you couldn't just do the typical.
So a lot of the people now, they see Peter Pan coming, they know it. 9 ink, they're like, oh, okay, 9 ink, they're gonna Peter
play
Pan
the shark and then all that, yeah.
Right. So sometimes just the threat of it is as much to have it. When people are playing around, I have somebody not turn sideways just because I have a Peter
You'll
Pan.
play around
out,
the shark just because you have that out, right?
Or just
And
because
then
I'm on
have
9 ink.
yeah,
just
exactly.
like I'm on 9 ink. So this is probably the most controversial thing. I don't know if I needed it more today or not, but it felt good at 2. At least I can't go over 15 uninkables. So
That's fair.
and then we got 3 goats.
The weird ratios. Man, all your Merlins and Metamins are the 3 Ls. Okay.
Yeah, it was like a lot of weird stuff. I said
Yeah,
it was super
that's
weird.
fair, man.
But goats just, you need this for red blue. That's it. It made a lot of math. I was able to burn a lot of. This is 6 lore. I played 6 lore and then 2 Pirate's Life. That gets you to 10. Like just off of those 5 cards. So super good. And then we got another half and half. 2 rabbits, 2 Ds.
I love it. Nice.
Yeah.
You wanted to fit everything, guys.
I did,
Nice.
I did
There you
want to fit
go.
everything. I was like,
Toolbox, right? Toolbox RA.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then
We know what those do. Genies are annoying. Rabbits are annoying.
I wanted the rabbit specifically for the yellow-green matchup because when they bounce them back to your hand, you want to draw another card. So like because genies,
Rabbits always draw 2, and then genies more for the lore, and you draw 1, right?
Like if
So
they
depending
under
on-
the see you still draw
Yeah,
off the
you don't
rabbit.
care. Right.
If you undersee the genie, you're losing it. You don't get nothing. So it's super important to at least have some.
Well, rabbit pluses you, genie just replaces itself, right? If anything. Yeah, that's right.
And then 3 Elsas. This is kind of a combo. Like you can kind of do. A lot of people are on like 4 Elsas, no Maui's, or vice versa. I find Maui's super important. It's like almost uninkable in those red-blue matchups because a lot of times they just manner you, or after you prep they manner you. So like Maui plus my boy Crab takes out a manner. Always happens, and it always lines up where if you be prep on 7. Going into 8 is exactly a Maui and a Crab. And then also, we got our draw package, some Finders Keepers. Love this card.
Good old draw 3, right?
Finding the spot to play Finders Keepers and not lose the game is super important. It's also like inkable, so that you get those Amber Steel matchups where you're just like you don't even care about drawing. You're just trying to survive. So having a card that's inkable is super important.
So good.
4 sharks,
So he's not a madman, guys. He knows what has to be for
Or
him.
sharks. That you just everybody knows what shark does. It's not too much.
Shark, bring back friends, bring back finders, right? Like that's what this deck can do.
2 Tremaines. Tremaines always MVP for the red-blue matchup, but also gives you a little bit of outs with when you're trying to prevent that like warded under the sea, like oh you don't get to interact with me type thing.
Still good against red-blue too, right?
A lot of people undervalue like Tipo and stuff like that. They always sail instead of Tipo-ing it, and I think that you can punish them really hard for just playing one character. And a lot of people just that weren't around in set 2, like people that played in set 2, we know how to play around Tremaine, but like the newer players, they don't know her. They feel a little
That's right. Let them know.
Yeah,
That's fair.
2 Pirates Life. You probably could do 3. Like everything's like kind of feel.
You just wanted everything. Hey, that's fair. You wanted to play everything, which is fair.
Just, like, vibing,
you got
bro.
top 4, man. Hey.
This is just vibes. Like it's like okay, two felt really good because if you play 1, it's uninkable. But like you play 2, if you get in a bad spot, then you can eat it. So.
No, it's definitely toolbox RA for sure.
Yeah. I went to 3B preps when I won the Fran tournament. I was playing 2 or like a fucking madman.
Yeah.
But I think with yellow green coming back, you need to have like those top deck OKB prep type deals. And then the only
You felt like you needed a third and you fixed it, you put the third in. Yep, that's fair.
The only set 8 card is my boy's Hades.
Hey, but it puts a presence, man.
Yeah.
That's only, but you feel it when it gets played. So tell us what this does.
So whenever you play it, you do 2 damage, and then you draw 2 cards, and then whenever it quests, it does 2 more damage and draws 2 cards.
2 more cards.
Yeah.
But the Diablo starts
So
drawing
this
3,
is-
the Broom interaction, you start getting nasty,
so
right?
this is like new Hiram. This is Hiram if Hiram was fucking balanced.
Yeah, no, honestly, though.
So Hades, you stick this against Amber Steel, like you're fine. Like if you can make it to 7, be prep, and then drop a 1-drop in a Hades, and you're fine because you have unlimited card draw for the rest of the game. Really, really good. I think when the meta changes after rotation, like this is going to be like a pretty solid staple in the red purple.
But hey, man, for the people watching this, Set Champs just started, and this is Toolbox Artist. He has everything. He has the ladies, the sharks, the Hades, the genies, the rabbits. You were able to fit everything. You know, some Finder Keepers, some library in there, man, and it worked out for you. So you guys can definitely try this list. I would encourage it, man. I always see him do very well. Any shout-outs that you have, man?
No, I play locally here at Carbordia. This is my local. We play on Mondays at 7, so come on by if you're in Marietta, Menifee area. Shout out to Kenny for, like, I basically gave the deck to him. I was like, hey, play this, and then I'll play everything else.
And then,
and then let's see, like, what ratios and everything. So I really appreciate his help. And then, that's pretty much it.
Alrighty, man. Again, thank you so much, man, for this deck profile. Hopefully people will, you said it was like, it's stock, but no, it's definitely your own spice, man. I'm glad I was able to profile this for you. And again, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.